Hello everyone, I'm Peter Fiducia, aka the Deer Doctor, and welcome to Eric Bunk's Vintage Sportsman.
Hello, welcome to Eric Bunk's Vintage Sportsman. Coming to you today from a great farm up here in New York State. My friend Jason's farm, Thunderbird Farms, and this is beautiful farm country. We got cornfields, grass fields, we got big swamps. It's good today, as you can see. This is good deer hunting. I'll show you the lay of the land. We're going to get down along the creek bottom. And what's great about this with the recurve is, most important thing is for me to be close, I have to find an area where there's just a deer trail coming through, where they are a pinch point where I can get close to them. Now, in the mountains where I hunt, they tend to run areas where they're not on one direct trail. They're coming in different directions. So it's hard to pinpoint where they're coming in. Here I can find a little bit more trail oriented in this farmland. So we're going to try to do that today. We're going to show you down the creek bottoms. But we got corn. Yeah, that stuff they can get in there. They can get in there all day long. And they can hide in there, and they got food, security cover. So, but we're going to head down in the creek bottoms there. So come on along. November whitetails in the corn. Hey folks, this is beautiful here. Standing corn, dream hunting for a whitetail hunter. You dream about this kind of stuff. I love it. There's another one of our fields here. Deer activity. This is farmland hunting. All this good edge cover. Deer all over the place. So many spots to set up. It's beautiful country. Good old farm country. Look at this deer run. They got it trampled down. This old creek bottom. Right along the edge of the farm. Beautiful. Look at this, folks. Amazing. It's like a cow path through here. Country whitetails. Unbelievable. We're down in this swamp, right above that creek bottom on the other side of that trail. Hunker down, hoping the deer come down into the swamp from across the creek over there. Got pickers in my hand. Got some signal 11 cent out there. Do some grunting and some calling. See if we get one at close range. See what happens. It's going to be close range, so be prepared. Some deer across the creek. They're crashing down there. Right in that river bottom. Now I hear the owl down there. That's why they call it the Boo Barn. They go loud. Might probably see him in the cornfield later. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, it's quiet out in the field. Beautiful night though. Happy just to be out here. Thanks to my friend Jason for letting me out here on the farm. Alright folks, we're back at the truck. Just heading out. And we'll see if we see any deer out in the fields. Probably. That's usually what happens. You drive out and you almost run them over with your truck. So, alright, we'll check it out, man. It was a fun time. Alright folks. Out by the farm fields. Heading on our way out. Heading on up to the barn. Back roads in New York. There's a cornfield over there. Alright, out of New York State. Got a beautiful, beautiful sunset out there. Across the onion fields of Pine Island. Actually, Goshen, Pine Island. One of their places. Alright. Back on the road, headed back home. Folks, we're down here in the barn. Hanging out after a good hunt on the farm. Farmland bucks. You know what? It didn't matter if we didn't see anything, we just had a good time. So now we're home, we're gonna make some venison, and this is how it is, man. The good life. You know, the outdoors, November, icy cold, you could see my breath, and this is fun. So let's get some venison going. Oh yeah, beautiful frosty night. We're out here, got the old truck ready to go, man. Outside the barn. There's the barn over there. And we are cooking up some venison. Perfect night to end the farmland hunt. Look at that, folks. Woo-wee. He's up on the grill. Loving it. Look at that, folks. That is venison extraordinaire. People say, oh, I don't want venison. That is venison at its best, man. Venison tenderloin. Olive oil. With a little bit of seasoning there. Cabela's. We are ready to go, man. That's the best. Alright, folks. We're heading back up to the farm. Do some hunting. Beautiful day. November. Alright, getting a little closer to the farm. This is just a beautiful November day. It does not get any better. This is all part of deer hunting too, just enjoying the fall weather. This is a joy of being alive, folks. Halloween of the year. This is the old Boo Barn. The old haunted house and down in the back, and the old bar area in there. Nice lounge in there, it's beautiful. And that's a nice old truck. Alright folks, we're back up at the farm. We're gonna go out and try to do some horn rattling tonight, and we're gonna see if we can get these deer. And we have a bear tag too, so if we see a bear, we'll be able to get a bear. So come on along, it's gonna be a good hunt hopefully. And, this is farm country, man. It's beautiful. So stay tuned. back roads. You feel every bump in this old truck. She's a classic. This is half the fun of bow hunting, man. It's just the weather. Across the swamp. Couldn't get it on camera though. Must have been bedded down over in there. They're here for sure. Phew. I know I showed you this last time, but man. This is the perfect November day, folks. This is why I love farm country. I mean, you cannot beat this. The weather's gorgeous. Cutting the corn now, so I'm going to try to get in them back fields. And down on the bottom where the deer cross. It's gorgeous. Jason Voorhees lives here. That's what we're looking at, folks. Alright folks, look in the center. There's a deer just trying to get into my blind against those trees. If you look in the center of the screen, deer are already in the swamp, so I'm kind of pinned down, but trying to get them on film the best I could. Folks, I don't know if I got it on film. We had deer everywhere. They ran down in the swamp before I could even get to my spot here. Deer spook along the edge, and this is early afternoon. They're in these swamps all day. I was trying to get in here quiet, but all we can do is wait them out. Hopefully they'll calm down, and we'll call to them, do a little horn rattling. But now we're in a good spot, so hopefully we didn't spook them out of here. But alright, we'll set up the camera, see what we can see. I hope I got them on film though. Hope you can see it. It was pretty cool. Alright. Listen for the deer snorting down in the swamp. folks are headed out. Probably deer out in that field. We rattled in that deer. He definitely came into the horns. Just snorting. I don't know what the deal was, like I said, but man, was that exciting. I wish I could have got on film, but it was behind me down that thick swamp. But now we're heading on back home. It was a fun night, folks. It's farmland hunting for you. Well, folks, we found the deer. A deer just came booking across the road, doing about 150 miles an hour, not even stopping. Couldn't tell if it was a buck or not, but it is. The rut is in full swing, man. Didn't stop, just came bolting out of the field, running right across. That's excitement on the way home, but didn't harm old Red. And if I had my mother's car, I would have ran right into it, right, Mom? We know about that. Long story. All right, folks, we found a deer. Okay, that's all for our show tonight. Just wanted to say thank you for everybody coming to the channel, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of Eric Bunk's Vintage Sportsman. Thanks for watching.